We are live. Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights, March edition 3/15/2024. Let's go. And that was the intro done by Frank Linatra. Love that intro. Love that Joker. This is gonna be fun tonight. Aaron contacted me to let me know that we're going to be giving away a Spring Bash Mint. So I'm going to be sitting here watching my phone. Whenever we get to 10 people in the messages on the live chat, once the little person icon on my phone gets to 10, we're going to give away a Spring Bash Mint. And don't really know how we're going to do it yet, so whenever you pop into the chat, make sure that you talk in the chat. Let us know that you're here. Let us know you're watching. And we got roughly 13 minutes until we go live for the poker tournament. We're up to 45 entrants right now. Friday Night Fights, Spring Bash. First place getting 75, second 50, third 35, fourth 25, fifth 20, sixth 15, and seventh, eighth, and ninth. Those last chance entries. And we're starting to get some people into the last chance entries. I've actually taken 2 of them because I made it to the final table twice during the daily games. So those are being fought for. Now that we've got the intro all done, let's go ahead and pop back over. I'll drop right down here, jump into the talk channel in the Discord. You can get all of the information down in the chat channel or down in the description of the video right here as you're watching the entry into the Discord. In order to get into these poker tournaments, you have to either mint a Spring Bash or buy one off of secondary, which I'm going to grab the secondary page right now. Let's go ahead and bring it over onto the screen right here. And we have 758 minted, which means there's 322 left to mint. We're going to give away one tonight, so there'll be 321. You can already grab some off of the secondary market for 11 Matic. These will get you into a whole month of play, guaranteed. Looks like Jake from State Farm is selling this one. See, this one will allow you into March, so you can buy into another 4 Friday night and Saturday games, plus the Tuesday and Thursday games for only $12.65 in Matic. The Dead Poker Society runs on Matic so that we don't have to pay a lot of gas fees. A lot of people trade these back and forth for the different things that they have on them. Some of them have all-inner fold traits on them. Some of them have heads-up traits for the heads-up on Mondays. And there's extra stuff to be had on these too. So as you can see, there's 3 of them. Right, 11, 11, and 12 Matic. Even the 12 Matic one is fairly cheap. You're only paying $13.80 for a chance to win $75 over 4 different tournaments and $40 on the Tuesday and Thursday day tournaments. So there's a lot of money to be won here with the Dead Poker Society. Haven't seen anybody else yet jump into the live chat. Wonder where everybody's hiding. I don't hear anybody bouncing into the Discord yet. So, you know what, it's early on a Friday night, 6:49, but it's not very long, and we're going to be starting. So that is the Spring Bash. Like I said, 770, oh, you know what, we just changed, it's up to 772 results. So technically there's only 308 left to mint, because each one of the Bash mints is 1,080, so there's 772 results. 308 left to mint. I guess I should have refreshed it before I spoke earlier. So get the up-to-date. Live show us the number, 772. Wonder how many jokers are left. Love that joker. see, face cards. We'll go down here to Joker. 34 Jokers have been minted, so there's only 6 Jokers left in the mint, and that's a special one to have because there's only 40 Jokers in every single mint, which equals out to 2 Jokers per deck. 1080 equals out to 20 decks full of cards, all 54 cards, 52 regular cards and the 2 Jokers. So that's what those are all about. I'm sure Aaron is still driving home. He said he was going to be driving home, but he was going to be listening in. Take a look at the month, access month. Let's take a look. We have March. So there's 258 March NFTs out there, plus the all accesses are 18. If you hold an all access, you get into all 3 months guaranteed, because that's what the all access means, but you don't get into the Joker tournament, you don't get into the all 14 tournament, or into the last chance. You have to win your way into those or mint your way into it with the Joker. Or you can buy a Joker off of the secondary market here on OpenSea. As you can see, here we go. March, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 March NFTs to where if you want to play in March, you can get in quickly. And you could possibly get into tonight's game if you've never played with the Dead Poker Society, but it would be very, very hard. You'd have to get this off of secondary market, then go into Discord, get yourself into Discord, do the collab land join, let Aaron know that you want to get into the tournament, because then you'd have to go and sign into ClubGG and get in, but then sign in and register, and you'd have to learn about the fact that you have to get your roles, you have to get the password for tonight in order to get into the game, because we actually token gate the high stakes tournaments and the Bash Friday night and Saturday games. We tend to not have as many people in the Poker at the Tavern, so we're able just to check those. Poker at the Tavern is the collab with the Battle Bunnies, which Frank and Krista probably won't be playing tonight because they are at a collectible card game convention and they're repping their project, the Battle Bunnies, so Frank and Krista probably won't be here tonight. Like I said, ones that you can get just off of traits, head-to-head, that's on Mondays. The Tuesday Takedown, that's during the day. The March All Interfolds or the Wacky Wednesdays, those are on Wednesdays. Then if we scroll down here, Spring Bash Thursday Throwdowns, that's in the afternoon, and then we're back to, next week. So those are all of the things that are going on. We have reached 50, so we're going to have 50 for at least 50 for the prize points for tonight, so that's good. We are over our 50 count like we normally are. And it looks like there's still only one person watching. That would be probably me. 2 likes, 1 viewer. So keep the chat up. We will be giving away that Spring Bash NFT. I just have to figure out how and what I'm going to do it. So far, mine is the only one that's got a comment. Aaron said, let's go. We're 6 minutes and 25 seconds away from cards in the air. 10-minute late registration, so we got about 16 minutes before everything closes down. Want to take a look at what's happening with the Dead Poker Society leaderboard. We will pop on over here. Last week was the first week, so these are the standings. Nikki had back-to-back wins last week. She won back-to-back. She joined CTR as the only Friday, Saturday winners in DPS history on the Friday and the Saturday Bash. So, to say the least, she is leading the standings to become one of April's Hunted. The Hunted, if you make it to the final table as one of the Hunted, you win $10 extra above and beyond whatever you thought before. And we could go to that and check that out. I would have to bring it up on the tournament winners, but that's what the week 1 standings look like. Yours truly right there in 8th place, so I'm holding steady. John Gope from the Green Visor Gang, he had an excellent weekend last weekend. He actually made it to the final table on both days. So did Da Mystery and Bruce Leroy. So we had 4 people make it to the final table on both Friday night and Saturday Showdown. So that's where we're looking at for the top 10 of the hunted standings for April. The top 10 players that are in the March hunted. This is the top 10. Esky, Mia, Rather, Jad, Lord Galaban, Jake from State Farm, Triple J, I Am Charlin, Narf the Mad, and D Mendoza. One of the neat things is that if the full final table, all 9 spots, are taken up by people that are in the hunted category, we all win. So last week we had 4 of the hunted make it to the final table, and we all won an extra $10. So that's an extra little bonus for everybody that is the hunted. Like I said, Nikki won back-to-back last week. First place both Friday and Saturday. Got to give her a ton of credit. Like I said, DeMystery made it to final tables on both of them. So did Bruce Leroy. And you know what? I said John Gope did. John Gope did not make it to the final table. It was DeMystery, Bruce Leroy, and Nikki. All 3 of those players made it to the final table of both of them. And that's where we're sitting at right now. We got roughly 4 minutes until game time. We've gone over the prize money for tonight. We've also gone over the hunted. Went over the fact that Aaron has told me to give away a Spring Bash mint. So we're looking for that live chat. So far, I'm the only person that's in the live chat. Make sure you go over to YouTube, punch in Dead Poker Society. Well, you would already be here. So make sure you let your friends know. You know what? Yeah, that's a good way to put that, is let your friends know that they need to jump on into the Dead Poker Society broadcasts, because this is the best way that we can get the word out. That and through X, go over there, tweet out, say, hey, come and join the Dead Poker Society, watch the video, watch the stream. So we're going to be getting everybody in here. I'm quite sure we'll see AJ and Marissa will be in here. Want to give a shout out to Stretch. He is the newest holder of a Founders Pass. Look at how many Founders we got up there right now. We got 15 Founders online right now. Doug, Triple J, Clopping, Jameis, Stretch. This looks like Miche, me, Jinx the Joker. That's Peak View. Jake from State Farm, Hoplite, Glock 9. I don't know what the F is. I don't know who F is. Who is F? I don't know that name. It's not showing. It's just showing as F and a whole bunch of lines. There's Marissa, CTR, and Big Bear. So doing it up and having a ball. High rollers. Man, we've been running a lot of high rollers lately. It's amazing how many of the high rollers. Finally starting to see some different winners as well there. So that is nice. Very, very nice. Got to give Aaron all the credit in the world. He is running such a wonderful project here. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I see somebody with a W. Who is that has the W in their name? They're in the talk channel. They're going to be secretive. Member since April 15th of 2023, so that was last year. Well, they've been here a while. Oh, I know who that is. That's Warped Pit Bull. Okay, hey, good to see you in here. Make sure that you jump onto the YouTube and type there so you have a chance to win the Spring Bash NFT. Hopefully he's doing okay. He's in the hospital right now, so he wants something to do, so we got him in here talking. James, don't be afraid to unlock your microphone and talk. I saw Stretch in here a little bit ago. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on in the general chat. Yep, go to table. 5 minutes. Everybody talking away. There we go. Got the table up. I'll get my table set up where it normally is. Go over to the players. We're up to 52 now, so that's good. Let's go ahead and pop the event button back up. Get that up there. And we'll pop up Aaron's table. Oh, Aaron's at my table tonight. Oh boy. We're going to have some fun. Let's see. You know what? We need to get Nikki's table up. Where is Nikki? Clopping. There's Nikki. We will definitely have Nikki's table up tonight since she won both of the tournaments last weekend. We want to make sure that she is front and center tonight. Get her table up there on the top, right there, just like that. And her table has reset, so... Oh, you know what? I need to move my cards over to right there, so it's blocking my cards. Players, come on. There we go. Okay, gotta find Nikki's table. Let's go ahead and we'll pull up Stretch's table. Oh, it's got Blonde Genius, Pasadena on there. Okay, we'll put that table right up there. And we need to find Nikki's table. Where is Nikki's table? We're up to 53 players now. There's Nikki. Get that table open. Charlin's at that table, so is Triple J. Who do we got leading? Oh, John looks like he's won his first hand tonight. Yep. I need to fold my cards. Let's fold them ugly things. Yuck. There we go. We're all good to go. So far we've only got... Oh, we got a second person watching now, so that's good. We got to get up to 10, though, before we're going to give away that Spring Bash Mint. Let's get some people in here. Grab the link out of the Twitter share in the Discord. Go and tweet it out. Call your friends, call your brothers, call everybody. Come on into the YouTube chat. You gotta get your name into the YouTube chat to get onto the wheel. We will hold a wheel and give away a Spring Bash Mint. There's 308 mints to go. We're at 772. We got to get to 1080. Jinx the Joker, Peak View, looks like he's leading. Gopes obviously won a couple of hands. There's Jake from State Farm. He's a deadly player. He's already got his name scratching out there. Can't wait. Hopefully I can get Aaron to the side and have a one-on-one chat with him. I've got quite the interesting idea. Hopefully he will like the idea. Stretch, you are a headache. Stretch says, I have a headache. Whoa, Stretch is almost all the way out. What happened? He lost a big bear, it looks like, on his table. Looks like Stretch is going out quick and early today. He did play earlier. So somebody's looking. Stretch isn't going to last very long at all tonight. He's not going to get them championship points that would put him into the hunted for next weekend. Probably why he stopped in and then popped back out of the chat channel. I wonder where Lord Lukey is. He was supposed to be joining me here on the broadcast, but he hasn't joined in yet. Looks like everything is broadcasting properly, so all is good. Got James sitting out. Oh, Christikins did make the tournament, so that's good. So they're actually must be playing it on their phone, as I know they're not at home. Looks like we're up to 53 players. Stretch might be the first one out. Token would have had a boat. He shows 2-8. Would have boated up on the river. Yeah, let's see if I can see a flop for free here. Creature takes Stretch. Stretch is out to the woodshed, down to 52. So we've already lost Stretch for the night. Mia takes over Stretch's seat. Let's see if I can take an easy pot here. Probably won't get a call. Oh, Mom calls me. Okay, well. You call 1,000? She does. Interesting. Will you call 2,000? Oh, gives me a win under my belt for the night. Good flop, good flop. Got Jameis sitting out. I don't see anybody else sitting out at the other tables. 52 players. We should have 6 tables going, I do believe. We should have 6 going. Aaron's busy driving home. Hopefully he's gotten home safe. I wonder if he's driving his home. Think I got a call to see another diamond. Show me a diamond. No, not a diamond. Yeah, small enough. I can call again. What you gonna bet, Mom? What you gonna bet? You got a queen? What you got? Oh, she's got a boat. Nice hand. Nice hand. Very nice hand. I'm awfully glad that that diamond didn't come in. That might have cost me. Looking at what's going on. Big Bear, of course, took out Stretch early, so Big Bear is in the lead. Mark Hone, good to see that name back up in the standings. D Mendoza back up where he's normally at, up in the rare air. LM, that's a very standard player. They've been here a while. Up to, let's see, where are we at for information? Let's see. Information me. Buy-ins are at 53. We've got 3 minutes until registration closes tonight. Still, oh, you know what? We're up to 4 people now in the live chat. For those people listening in on the live chat, make sure that you comment on the YouTube chat channel so we can get your name down for the giveaway. We are going to be giving away a Spring Bash Mint. Let's see, should we do it away at the first break? We'll have Aaron spin a wheel. That should give him enough time to get home. So make sure you put your name down in the chat channel of the YouTube so we can get you onto the wheel. We're going to have a wheel. We will be doing a wheel. Did I say that right? A wheel. A wheel. We're giving away a mint on the wheel. I actually got a Friday off. Didn't want to take the Friday off, but I went to try to get out of my driveway this morning, and there was so much snow that I barely made it out. I made it down to the highway, and my boss calls me and went, turn around, go home. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to argue. For once, I just will say thank you very much and went home. Oh, look at that. Mom of 2. 2 wins in a row on our table for Mom of 2. Good to see her back and playing. Can only imagine how it is to take care of 2. So glad all of mine are grown. Now I'm just waiting for grandkids. Late registration, 2 minutes to go. There's Disco. Disco got his name on that wheel, guaranteed. We got to get to 10. If we're going to give away anything, let's at least get to 10 people leaving a chat. Get the metrics up. We got 4 people in the viewing audience right now. I know I'm one of them. Disco's another one. There's always 2 or 3. Mia actually likes to watch the broadcast, we found out. So that's good. Love to see some brand new people jump into the chat. I'd love to see some people jump into the chat that aren't even part of the Dead Poker Society and get a brand new member. That would be awesome. That would be totally awesome. Uh-oh. We got some fireworks going on up here at the top table. King, CTR, all in. Is he going to get a call? Big Bear, Blonde Genius, and Mia all have cards that can call him. 1 minute away from end of late registration, so we're almost to that. Uh-oh. Somebody gave Jake from State Farm chips. Who gave that man chips? Dag nabbit. Jake from State Farm, you don't want to see him with chips in his hand. He's a dangerous player. Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit conservative tonight. Let's play tight. Make sure you're sure. Uh-oh, Triple J with the ace-high flush. Big slick, flopped 4 of them and caught the flush on the turn. Nice hand for Triple J. down to 51, so we've lost 2 players so far. Save My Ink up into the top 5 now. Big Bear 1051, he's in the top 5 because he took out Stretch nice and early. Stretch said he had a headache, so I guess we won't have to deal with Stretchy talking tonight. Hope his headache feels better. I would have hit a straight on my table. Threw away a Queen 8. His Pocket Kings go down. Mom of 2 with Pocket Kings. Ouch. Jameis had the bottom end of the straight. Looking for sitter outers. Only see LM sitting out right now, but he did play some hands, so he might just be having connection issues. Up to 5 people watching now. Disco, he's got his name locked in. If you're watching the broadcast, please type in the chat so we know who you are, so we can get you on a wheel. We are giving away a Spring Bash Mint. I want to see at least 10 people in the room before I guarantee the wheel being spun. Aaron will be asking me what's up, who's on it, what's going on, so I want to make sure that I get bang for our buck. Let's get at least 10 names on that wheel. 10 names. I'm on that wheel, Disco's on that wheel, so that's 2. We need 8 more names to be able to put on that wheel. This is the Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights Spring Bash Edition, March. We have April and May. This is the 2nd week. We're only in week 2 of the Spring Bash, and my God, it feels like we've been doing the Spring Bash for 2-3 months already. It's really only a month, because we're only 1 week in. We started the Mint roughly a month ago. Got to give a shout out to Triple J. He got his full deck of cards, so he is one of the winners of the nice bonuses for getting the full deck. I want to say Jake from State Farm is the other person that got a full deck already filled out. I'd have to go and look at the announcements. If you pop into the Discord and you join into the talk channel, you can be on the broadcast, so I'm basically carrying everything right now because usually we have 2 or 3 people here in the talk channel. Right now we just got me that's willing to talk. Please, somebody pop into the talk channel, open up your mic. Usually if we have close to 60 people, the tournaments take upwards of 3.5 hours. Haven't really seen any over 50 player tournaments that take less than 3 hours, so we're looking at about a 3-hour thing here tonight. Let's say Leonard Fox pushes that out. I'll raise it. Got a call. Nobody believes me. Okay. Oh boy. Got the Aaron Favre situation on the table. Well, you know what? Let's find out if somebody has a deuce. Aaron might have a deuce. He likes to play 7 Dewey, and that's his hand. 7-2-2. Oh. Aaron, if you've got your hand, I'm going to be so pissed. But it don't matter now. That king just totally changed everything, Aaron. I've got 2 kings in my hand. And I just took out Jameis and Aaron both. I had you pre-flop. I had you on the flop. I had you on the turn. The river only made you a smaller boat. Goodbye. Bad timing. Award goes to Aaron. You thought I was lying, didn't you? Nope, wasn't lying. Look who's in the lead. Woo-wee. Oh, Jake just bumped over me again. Dag nabbit, Jake from State Farm. took my lead away from me just like that. Nikki looks like she's doing well. She's up to 14,000 in chips, so won 2 of them last week. Still got the mojo going. Who's leading up at that table? Big Bear right there at 24,000. Uh-oh. Leonard pushes all in on a 76767 board. Wow, look at that board. That's an interesting board. Holy cow. Boat on the board. Does he have a 7? Does he have 2 6s? Was he just bluffing everybody? Oh, God. Shows a queen. Oh, boy. Did he bluff everybody off? Did he get them chips? D. Mendoza has joined my table. We've got 2 of the top 5 at the same table. Uh-oh, Eski's in the top 4 now already. He's a dangerous player. He is the champion from last season. The Winter Bash. He was the Winter Bash overall champion for points. Up to 5 watchers now on the channel. Yeah, I can bet. Got an open-ender now with the 6. Yeah, nada. Loser. Losing hand. Christikins was looking for that queen high flushy. Flushy, and all black board, just not 3 of the spades. D. Mendoza reaches himself up over the 20,000 mark. You know what? We're only 16 minutes in at 20,000 gets you into the top 5. Whew. Down to 47 players. I believe we had 53 start out. Yep, 53 started out, so that's where we're sitting. Yeah, I'll protect the blind. Why not? Show me a flop. Ooh, I can trap on this flop. We got the Dolly Parton and Motown out there, 9 to 5, and Jackson 5. AJ sitting at my table. Hasn't played a single hand yet. Now I can bump it. Got a few more chips out there. Playing Snake in the Grass. Like to take it down right here. Oh, Mom's not going to allow me to do that, though. Well, I've still got top pair. Flush draw. Wow! She folded 2 pair. Good fold, but, well, no, you know what? You really can't say it's a good fold. She had me. Maybe she thought I had Jack 9. Maybe having those pocket kings and hitting the king high boat made her a little bit leery whenever I went to betting. If she watches the broadcast, she can see she had me beat. She had 2 pair. Who's that? Is that who's waving high? Save My Ink's waving high.
Bruce Leroy knocks out a 100 person again this week, 2 times in a back-to-back weeks.
Bruce!
Oh my God! Yes.
Make sure you get over to the YouTube channel and get onto the chat and get your name on the chat. We are giving away a Spring Bash Mint tonight. We're giving away a wheel if we get 10 people typing in the chat and being in the broadcast.
Yeah, remember I was having trouble last time?
Well, tell your kids to pop over onto the YouTube thing, bring up the feed, and get your name on there, or at least get a name on there, because they can win a Spring Bash Mint. You can just put down your address for it.
My kid?
Well, I don't know. Your wife? Somebody?
I'm so lonely. my daughter's 21.
Oh, really? No, I'm just joking.
Come on now. Come over there. I know your address.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. My daughter's 24.
Oh, Lord.
And then I have a son that's 25, another son that's 29, another son that's 31.
You could be my daddy. Yeah, I knocked out Joth. I think that's who it was. So, yeah, he was number 4.
Shit, I took out 2 at one time. I took out Aaron and Jameis, both in the same hand.
Nice.
Yeah, I had pocket kings.
I almost had a royal flush.
Woo!
I was one away from I needed a jack. But I got a flush, too.
Such a great AC/DC song. She's got the jack. Do you know that song?
I'm thinking of the clap on Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh.
You know the movie? I mean, have you seen the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, and he and one of the Alda Snow song was the clap.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like, we got the clap.
There we go.
Fun.
We've got me, Disco, James, and Blonde Genius are all on the wheel now. So we've got 4 people guaranteed onto a wheel, right. But we got to get to 10. We got to get to 10 so I can tell Aaron that we will run a wheel with at least 10 names on it.
Let me go. Let me hop on. I can't multitask. Let me hop off here and get on the YouTube. I'll be right back.
See, that's why I got 2 phones, Bruce. Well, actually, I've got the computer with 2 screens, and I have my phone running that has the actual broadcast on it, just to help our numbers. Jake from State Farm still leading the way. Yours truly still in second place. We're 20 minutes into the Spring Bash Friday Night Fights March edition. Oh, looky there. Who had the ace-4? Gids. Gids is a 4-time Bash champion. Good to see Gids up there with some chips in his name. Welcome. All the same band of ruffians. Uh-oh, Esky is up to 3rd place. The last thing you want is Esky with chips, bossing his way around. Mac Mixer, good to see him playing. Mac Mixer is the old man of Dead Poker Society. I want to say he's Peak View's dad, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, I guess Christican's had a migraine. AJ's asking her about the headache. I do have my Dead Poker Society t-shirt going for anybody that's wondering. Got her up and running. Dead Poker Society. Wearing my t-shirt tonight. Damn! Everybody's got a king on my table. Exec deck takes that hand down, though. Mom of 2 goes, dope! I want to say hi to everybody out there in YouTube land. I hope that you're tuning in from somewhere other than the Dead Poker Society. I'd love nothing better than to get some brand new people watching the feed. That would be so amazing. Mac Mixer with pocket 10s.
Mac Mixer is Jad's dad.
Jad's dad, okay. There we go. Thank you very much. That sounds like Disco. Is that Disco?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Another day in paradise.
Right? You know what? It actually was paradise. Well, it wasn't paradise to the tune of trying to get out of my driveway this morning. I literally had it in 4-wheel drive, and I was fishtailing all the way down my driveway as I was pushing snow ahead of me, trying to get out of my driveway. Jeez. I got down into the interstate, and I had texted my boss saying, I'm just now leaving my house at 7:15, whereas I'm normally at my truck in town 40 minutes away by like 6:30. And he calls me up right after I sent him the text, and he goes, don't even bother coming in, Doug. Just turn around and go home. Turn around. I went, okay. Is it that bad? He goes, yeah, we're not going to start anything for quite a while. And if you're having that many problems just trying to get out of your house, just go home. It's like, you know what? Normally I would come on into work, but today I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to take the Friday off.
Well, just be glad you don't live up on Donner Pass.
I lived in a place called Susanville, California for a lot of my childhood. So I know all about Sierra Nevada snow. You don't know Sierra Nevada snow until you're trying to celebrate the 4th of July in a snowstorm. And yeah, Donner Pass, definitely one of the top 5 most dangerous passes in all of America. Whenever it comes to rain, sunshine, snow, sleet, hail, you name it, Donner Pass is dangerous.
Yeah, 25 years of trucking. I think I've only been over Donner, I think maybe a half dozen times tops. I just went other routes. I never went that way.
Yeah, there are so many ways out of California, especially if you know the back ways. Did you see what's been happening in the Feather River Canyon there on a 70 for like the last 3 or 4 months? They have gotten so many rock slides. It is crazy how many rock slides they have. Leonard Fox, gone. Mom of 2 just got a queen high flush against him on the river. Leonard Fox to the sideline, down to 41.
No, I've been local so long, I don't pay attention to other parts of the country anymore.
Sounds like me. You know, it's actually funny that I'm considered a local driver, even though I drive through Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas. We drive into Texas, too.
Well, if you sleep in the truck at night, at least one night a week, you're not local. That's my opinion.
Oh, then I'm not local. Because we've actually got 6 stores that are overnight stores.
Yeah, no, I would consider that more like a regional.
Well, for as many areas as I go to, it's pretty much regional. Thursday, I actually went all the way to Larned, Kansas, and back during a snowstorm. I had 18 minutes left on my drive clock, Disco, whenever I got back.
Okay.
And I can normally do that drive in a little over 10 hours, but I had 18 minutes left on my drive clock.
Yeah, it's cutting a wee bit close.
Yeah. As soon as I got to the turn where I'm turning into the DC, I stopped the truck and I put it onto yard moves. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, I do. But at least you weren't driving 5 miles an hour on the shoulder, so you didn't kick the clock on.
It is really amazing the amount of guys that we have in our fleet that will scooch their way through the DC and through the yard where we park all the trailers doing under 5 miles an hour just so they don't turn on their damn time clock.
Yep.
It's like, good God,
get
guys. Mom of 2 with another flush.
Yeah, where I worked, when people would check in, but the Costco wouldn't load them, so they told them to leave. So they would be on the main streets, just 5 mile an hour blocking traffic, not a care in the world, because they didn't want to start the clocks. It used to piss me off.
What cracks me up is we've got these giant signs right in front of our DC where the loading docks are, because we have 16 loading docks, and the amount of people that will pull their trucks right in front of all of our trailers and then park. So in the mornings, whenever I get there at like 6:30, I don't have any problem. I turn on the air horn, go up, knock on their door, tell them, get the fuck out of the way. Go and park out there on the damn street, you monkeys.
Yeah.
But no, there's no buts. You see that sign over there, the big red one right in front of your cab, dummy? Says no parking in front of trailers.
Yeah, I was happy because we had one of the side streets. It had signs that said, no parking, you'll get a ticket. We enforce it. Mm-hmm. But they never did. But then recently they actually started sticking tickets to their windows.
Oh, nice. Well, actually, It's kind of rough, but Pocket Aces just went down. I Am Charlin gone early. Wow, out in 38th place. Gids takes him out with the flop 2 pair, Kings and Queens. Pocket Aces down in flames. LM's been sitting out now for 10 minutes. So, LM, if you can hear me, if you're listening to the broadcast, you've been sitting out for 10 minutes. I'm going to have to let Aaron know. Nikki, last week's double champion, down to 8,000 in chips. So she's going down quickly. Is she going to be able to make it 3 in a row? Can she become the first 3 in a row? I'll show you. I'll show you, AJ. Who else we got in here? Disco, can you see by any chance? Because I'm busy trying to watch so many different things. Or is it just me and you?
No, there were some people. I think I saw like Esky or something. I don't know. I'm playing. Give me a second.
I don't want to see your BS, AJ. And I know my son Warped is listening in. He's in the hospital still. They've got him in the ICU and they won't let him out.
Oof.
He has a blood infection.
6 of us in here.
Oh, right on.
You said a blood infection?
Yeah, he has a blood infection.
Oof, that's no good.
Yeah, definitely no bueno. And if I'm not mistaken, the antibiotics that they have him on, they're not working. So that's not good either.
Oof.
At least well, he was in here earlier. I hope, hopefully he's still in here. Oh, I should play this in this position, but turn the lights on, AJ. I do have the lights on. See, the lights are on. AJ just wants to see behind me. AJ hates the fact that I'm an incorporeal floating head. Here, AJ, I know it'll make you smile. This'll make you smile, AJ. Here, I'll even put the little dot right in the middle of my forehead. Let me see. Let me get it. Bang! See that right there? AJ made that for me. Lord Galaban's broadcast studio. And it shows up whenever I do the little 25-second video, which we'll be showing the video at the break. We're up to, well, we're still only got 4 people that have talked in the YouTube chat. If you're listening into the broadcast, make sure that you type in the YouTube chat channel, because I want to get us up to 10 people in the chat channel and 10 people watching the video. Once we get there, I can let Aaron know that the 10 people that have made comments in the chat channel, and if you're in the room, we're going to spin a wheel and give away a Spring Bash Mint. So make sure. There we go. Marissa just typed in. She's number 5. AJ, where's your name at? I don't see your name typing into the YouTube channel yet. Your wife can type, but you can't? Oh, man. You got to give up your man card. The real Tweezy. Who's the real Tweezy? I'm typing now. There's AJ. The real Tweezy. I haven't seen that name before. Sir, who are you? And are you a holder of the Dead Poker Society? Because if you're not... Oh, it's Bruce Leroy. Okay, so we got Bruce Leroy, AJ, getting some names in there. So what do we have? We got Doug, Disco, James, Blonde Genius, Marissa, Real Tweezy, and AJ. So we're up to 7. We're up to 7 people that have their names on the wheel. We got to get to 10, though, before I can let Aaron know that the wheel is valid. And you know what? I don't think my pocket pair is going to get it done on this board. Don't hate. Yeah, ace is good. Ace is good. God, look at that. 6-7, 5-7, 5-5, 3-3. We're watching on my account. Yeah, AJ has a hard time walking and chewing bubblegum at the same time, doesn't he?
Well, he is a chicken farmer.
So he kind of walks like this. We love you, AJ. We love you. If we didn't love you, we wouldn't be making fun of you. Just think of it that way. I Preach has taken over the lead. He's up to 37,000 now. Hey, we're past the bottom of the hour. Going good, going good. Down to 35 players. So what? 5 tables? 35 times? Yeah, 5 times 9 is 35. No, 4 tables. 4 tables. We are down to 4 tables. Guess I could bring up the 4th table if I really, really wanted to, but I really, really don't. Let's go over what everybody's going to win tonight. You got to make the final table to get them DPS leaderboard points. But more importantly than the points is the moolah. First place, $75 in Matic. Second place, $50 in Matic. Third place, $35 in Matic. Fourth, $25 in Matic. Fifth, $20 in Matic. Sixth, $15 in Matic. And just making the final table, 7th, 8th, and 9th, last chance entry, where you could win some big prizes on that last chance entry tournament. That tournament all by itself has over $800 in prizes. That is a hell of a tournament. If you hold a Founders Pass, with the Spring Bash now, we have 3 Founders tournaments. They're going to happen in March, April, and May. And those are free entry as long as you're a founder and you hold a Founders Pass. And those are, I believe it's $300 in prizes just for the Founders tournaments. Hearing Disco say, oh my God, uh-oh, what happened?
Oh. I pulled it straight.
Oh.
The card I didn't think was going to show up. I was waiting for the queen. It ended up showing up.
Jake from State Farm, he loves playing in them high rollers. He's in 5th place now. Bruce Leroy up to 4th. Big Bear still sitting in the top 5. I Preach leading the way, and yours truly sitting in 2nd. Don't know if Aaron's gotten home yet. He hasn't typed anything else. He typed earlier as he was, I like rabbits. Shouldn't there be 2 B's in rabbits there, Jake? Token 77 is sitting out now, I just noticed. LM, you've definitely gone over the 15-minute mark for sitting out. Creature is sitting out. Drywall, why are all these people all of a sudden sitting out? What's going on? Is there something that I don't know about? Ooh, that's a...
Well, there's a group of them that are together. Like I know Frank, he's sitting out now.
Yeah,
they're
but
getting
Frank,
ready for the...
Yeah, I was going to say, they're at the conference, the gaming conference.
Yeah, well, he was just in here, but he must have got distracted.
Don't like that 7. That 7's dangerous. No, I guess you got to have the 10-9. Oh, now it's real bad. 4 spades on the board. And I can't call even though I flopped 2 pair. Wow. Yep, both of them had spades. Creature, Drywall, Frank. What was that? Creature, Drywall, Frank, and Krista, what?
Yeah, they're all at that conference.
Oh, okay, okay. No, they're on their way home.
Oh. Well, no wonder Frank's sitting out. He's probably driving.
Krista's at home. So they're being responsible. Okay, well, if they're driving, then at least we know exactly why they're sitting out, and I'm not about to have them kicked for that. But LM's definitely been sitting out a while. Oh, I shouldn't call this, but I'm going to in the small blind. Oh, show me a good flop. I did not want to see 7-8-8. I don't like having Bruce to my right either. That's a scary situation. Probably should have bet that queen. Well, now I can bet away with impunity. Gotta have a boat to beat me. Oh, we both have Jack 10. Be very scared. Very right. You never know with these people in around here. We got a whole lot of lion poker players around here for sure. I preach still leading the way at almost 39,000 in chips. 40 minutes in. Down to, oh, still sitting at 35, so we're still sitting at 4 full tables. Ooh. Gut shot for 700. You know what? I'm going to fold it.
Oh, there you go. One of the players at my table just learned a lesson. Don't be a bully, because somebody else might have cards.
Who just got boot?
John.
John Gope?
Yeah.
Oh, John Gope out early. It's good to see the Green Visor gang sending their top players over here to the Dead Poker Society. I'm sure quite a few of our players go over there and play as well. Would love to see nothing better than all of the people on the spaces in those areas doing good with their societies. You know, there's the Green Visor gang, there's Lion Den's Poker, there's Dead Poker Society. There's actually quite a few different poker communities. Which is funny because I actually put my services out there for Lion's Den Poker and I was told to go beat sand. What do you got, D? I got top pair. What do you got? Oh, he makes the call. Oh, he called. Wow. Good call. Good call. D. Mendoza with the call. What do you think, Disco? Do you think that Lion's Den missed out?
Oh, I definitely appreciate your services over here.
Well, let's see. I didn't get what I needed last time. I wonder if I can get it this flop. Wow, 2 low flops in a row. See if I can get back some of my chips. I think D will call.
Yeah, I still remember the first time I heard you broadcast, and I was like, holy crap, we need to get this guy, Aaron. Get him over here.
Was that whenever I was doing Gangsta Kong?
I forget which game it was. It was so long ago, but yeah, you were like Pocket Cows or something, I think is what it was.
Ah. Well, son of a bitch, D. Mendoza. God damn it. 2 hands in a row. Lucky plick. So that was probably one of the ones where I was just simply hosting a poker tournament on my own.
Yeah, that possibly.
Is that the one that the Christikins won, where the first prize was a painting from Shelley Schiller?
I believe it. If I remember correctly, I think it was.
Yeah, that was like in February of last year. Ugh. Damn it.
Yeah, I know it was at least in that time frame, right around then.
Oh, did AJ just go out? No, he just got moved tables. Okay. Man, we got a XO King is sitting out now, or OX King, I should say. Need to get my damn chips back from D. Mendoza or somebody else. Told myself I was going to play conservative, and then I go and play donkey. Ah, there we go, Mama 2. Mama 2 is doing great. I love seeing it. She's up to just under 24,000 in chips. I preach up to 54,000, so he's got the lucky horseshoe right now. Well, that flop was no good. Gee whiz. I'm wondering what happened to Lord Lukey. He said he wanted to come over here and do the broadcasts with me, and now he hasn't shown up for 2 weeks.
Last I heard, he was real busy at the house.
I guess.
That sometimes happens. Things get away from him. He's like, oh, yeah, I definitely want to do it. And then he doesn't realize he's got 30 hours of work in a 24-hour day. Mia's sitting at 13,000 in chips. She's a dangerous player. Blonde Genius down to 918 in chips. All of a sudden, I've gone ice cold. What hand did OX King hit? Must have been last hand. Yes, it was. What did he have? Didn't show. Okay. Took down a big pot, though. Ah, 3 duckies on the board at my table. Jesus, all sorts of people holding cards. 7 out of the 8 players on the table holding cards. Sheesh. Four of the people were all holding aces. Ace 5 and Ace 6, Ace 4. All 4 aces were being held by people holding cards in that hand. Six people watching the broadcast. Still haven't reached that 10 mark. Yeah. $32 players. Geez, we're already 49 minutes in. Usually we reach almost the halfway point with losing players in the first hour. We're still quite a ways away from the halfway point. We got 53, so we got to get down to 27 players to hit the halfway point. We're still at 32, so... But again, then, we still got 6 minutes. Uh-oh. Who had pocket kings? Who was that? Nikki! Nikki with the pocket kings, up to 18,800. Uh-oh. She's gaining traction. Last week's 2-time champion. Will she pull off 3 in a row?
Never, never know. Uh-oh. 3 rails on the board. Who's got what? Pocket kings to a 4-jack. Pocket kings are good for Save My Ink. Save My Ink takes a decent-sized pot away from Mom of 2.
Yeah, I definitely think of Nikki as a wild card. You never know with Nick.
Right? Yeah, let's see. I want to get heads up. Or just win pre-flop. Oh, D Mendoza calls me. I'm not going to give you the chance to suck out on me, D Mendoza. It's going to cost you. Shit, now I've got a call. What do you got? You got a king? You got a king. God damn it. Pocket queens. D Mendoza just took me out. He had a king.
Oh.
Wow. D Mendoza had my... God damn it. Caught a gut shot straight. He called 5,000 on a gut shot straight on the flop. Wow.
Well, you know, AJ, you know who is someone to mess with? You. We love messing with AJ.
D Mendoza is someone to mess with. I had him on the flop. He just caught a gut shot. Actually, he got a 2-out gut shot, no less. Because I had 2 of the queens. Of course, if the river pairs, I'm the one sitting with all of the chips. How many times does GG pay off the river?
More often than I'd like. Although I will say I have been at both ends of that spectrum a time or two.
GG can pound sand. Definitely. I have to agree with that, AJ. ClubGG can definitely pound sand at times. Jalil checks in. So there's number 9. Yep, we're up to 9 people in the chat. Jalil checks in, so Jalil has his name written down for the wheel. Got to get to 10, though. We're almost there. We got 9 people watching. If we can get to 10, I can tell Aaron that we're definitely qualified to have the wheel. Jalil has typed into the chat, so that's good. Chat's going. We need 9 players to type into the YouTube chat, or 9 people total to type into the YouTube chat. Uh-oh, Mia's all in against Big Bear. Big Bear has a flush. Mia is gone. Down to 29. Krista's here. So there's our 10. Krista checks in. Thank you, Krista. We have reached enough people to have a wheel. 10 people have typed in, if I'm not mistaken. I can write them all down. Let's see. Let's go right over here. We'll just go to last bash's thing. I'll write down the names. Okay, let's see. We've got me. We've got Disco. James, which is Pitbull. Blonde. Blonde G. Curtis 722. That's 5. The real Tweezy is Bruce Leroy. AJ. Jalil. Krista. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 that have checked in to the YouTube chat channel. We need one more person to check into the chat channel. So hopefully, oh, and we're at break. Yeah, everybody's having fun typing away in the chat channel. That's wonderful. One more person. If you're new to the Dead Poker Society and you're simply watching into the channel, go ahead and type in there into the chat. You can get on a wheel to win yourself a Spring Bash Mint. Aaron said that, you know, we need to give away a Spring Bash Mint for me to put everything together. So I want to see 10 people in the chat. So far, we've had 9 people chiming into the chat. We need one more person chiming in, and I can let Aaron know that the wheel is good to go. 3 minutes and 17 for the broadcast people. Here's what the Dead Poker Society looks like. That's that wonderful, wonderful beginning to each broadcast that Frank put together for us. And for everybody that might be tuning in, Frank, I do believe, was building one for the Poker at the Tavern that happens on Sundays. So I know he's busy this weekend, but I don't know if he had a chance to put it together. Probably not, because he was busy trying to get everything for the weekend going on. But Frank is going to be putting together one for Poker at the Tavern on Sundays. That is the collab in between the Dead Poker Society and the Battle Bunnies. Want to give a special shout out to Krista, because Krista put together the little thumbnail that we use. That Joker with the gun is wicked awesome. That is my Joker from the Fall Bash. It's also the one that's on my t-shirt for the Dead Poker Society. That is my Joker. He's mine. Dead Poker Society. Haha. Got the t-shirt going on. With any luck, any possible luck, Pitbull, James Hall, will actually win that NFT so that he can get himself into another month's worth of the Dead Poker Society. It's allegedly hanging. AJ. See? He's mine. He's mine. He's mine. Lord Galaban Broadcast Studio. Let's see if I can center his, right in the center of his forehead. Bang! AJ, will it make you happy if I turn the light on? Will you be all sorts of happy if I turn the light on so you can see all of the DVDs behind me? Who's leading the way? Jake from State Farm is leading the way at 53,500. D Mendoza's in second at 46. I Preach is in third. Big Bear's in fourth. And OX King is in fifth. Cards back in the air. I ain't sending you my plaque, Bruce. No way. That was made for me. Somebody left the YouTube channel. We did have 8, or we were up to 9. LM is sitting out. OX King is sitting out. Token's been sitting out much more than the 15 minutes. So LM and Token are definitely need to be booted as soon as Aaron gets to a computer. And CO Frost can also kick, I do believe.
And as a matter of Frank.
And you can kick too, Disco? Token 77 and LM definitely need to be booted.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Because LM's been sitting out for, going on 45 minutes now. $29, so we're almost down to 3 tables. Language, what did I say?
Oh. Oh, biscuit.
Uh-oh, Nikki's got most of her chip. Oh, nope, Triple J folded. Nikki shows the ace-9 for the straight, so Nikki's back up to 14,000 in chips. Let's see, need to...
Yeah, I was busy trying to kick those guys, and I ended up folding top pair because I was out.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see what we're looking at
It's
here.
your language right there.
53. So 53 entrants. Which means 53 points for first place and 10.6 for ninth, which makes 15.9 for 8th, 21.2, 26.5, 31.8, 37.1, 42.4, and 47.7. So 53 points for first, 47.7 for second, 42.4 for fourth, 37.1 for fourth, fifth, 31.8, sixth, 26.5, seventh, 21.2, eighth, 15.9, and ninth, 10.6 for DPS leaderboard points tonight. That's what we're looking for. We're still looking for one more person to get into the chat channel and type. We need 10 unique names guaranteed. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 names guaranteed on the wheel. We're looking for that 10th before I can tell Aaron that we can spin the wheel. As soon as we hit that 10th name, I'll let Aaron know that those are the 10 names that are eligible to win a Spring Bash Mint. Aaron told me to give one away tonight, so that's what we're going to do. I would love to see somebody that doesn't have one win one. So if you're joining into the Dead Poker Society channel and watching the live feed here and listening to the gameplay, please type your name in there and say, I want to win an NFT so we can get your name down on the list. Looking for one more name. See, we can pop on over and see who's all in the chat channel. Yep. Bring it on down. We got Esky. Esky, jump on over to YouTube, man, and type your name down. Calendar Girl, you could do it too. Get your name on there. Oh, wait, I've already got Calendar Girl. Never mind.
Yep. I was going to say, you already got her.
I was going to say, Esky needs to get their name on that list. Esky, pop on over there to YouTube and type your name.
So LM has been booted.
Right on. That's one sitter outer, so we're technically down to 28. Token being out will bring us down to 27, so Aodaiji just started sitting out, so their timer, I'll start them at 8:05. So if they make it to 8:20 without playing a hand, they're technically gonzo. For those that might be wondering, James is my son. He's the one that's in the hospital right now with the blood infection. I thought I had given you a March pass, James. Did I not give you a March pass? I thought I did. Or was it for last bash? It might have been for last bash. I actually kind of wish you were here at the house, James, because you keep the fireplace going down here in the basements. It's actually getting a little bit cold down here. Yeah, okay. James said, yeah, the last bash. $18,900 is the average chip stack, so need to chip up the start of this second hour. Didn't quite make it down to the halfway point, so this might be about a 3-hour broadcast tonight. Uh-oh. Jake from State Farm trying to take Nikki's head. Here we go. Ace-3 to King-Queen. And you know what? Nikki's gone. Jake has taken out Nikki, so Nikki will not win 3 in a row. Jake from State Farm, huge lead now. He's up to 68,900, pressing on that 50,000 mark. Jake's right there, so we got those 2 tables up. Exo King is at that table. D Mendoza's there. Where's Meowser? Meowser's a brand new one into the top 5.
Yep, Meowser, me, iPatch, Marissa.
We are down to 26 players. Down to 3 tables, so everybody's at the tables. Here we go. Jake from State Farm, the leader's right there on the tables. Looks like, oh, you know what? We need to move this table over slightly. Get everybody's name on there. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because LM's been sitting out for too long, so. There's the 3 tables. 26 players left. Uh-oh, Blonde Genius all in. She going to get a call. Gids, Jake from State Farm makes the call. Ace-8 versus Ace-Jack. Uh-oh. 8 and an 8 only. Ace-Jack is good. Blonde Genius to the sidelines. Down to 25. Jake from State Farm all of a sudden running roughshod over everybody. Four players over 40,000 now in chips. Average chip stack jumping up quickly. Up to 21,002 now. Oh, here's somebody brand new. James Cujo. That's our 10th name on the list. So we have officially reached a wheel. James Cujo, are you a holder by any chance, James Cujo? Or just joining the broadcast, checking it out? We've got 10 names for the wheel, so we will be giving away a Spring Bash. One of the 10 players on my list will be the ones that will win. Really not good at making wheels. Aaron is the wheel connoisseur whenever it comes to that. James Cujo, would you kindly go ahead and type in the chat, are you a holder of Dead Poker Society, or are you brand new here to the channel? And if you are brand new, still trying to figure this out. Well, hey, all of the information that you might possibly need to know about the Dead Poker Society, you can find right down there in the description. We have the Discord link that will get you into our Discord. This is a Friday and Saturday poker league that we hold. Each one of them is broken into bashes. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter bashes. This is our official 4th bash that we've held. Our first actual bash was last summer. We have given away so many different prizes here with the Dead Poker Society. In order to claim the Spring Bash Mint, you'll need to become a member of the Dead Poker Society Discord, which you can find the link in the description. And, you know, if you jump into the Discord and go into the general chat once you've passed the verification process, and if you win the NFT, we will make sure that we get you into Saturday's game tomorrow. As you can see by the broadcast, you can see over there for the Friday night fights, the March holders. Anybody that holds a March NFT and is playing in this game, those are the prizes that they're playing for. We have gradually climbed up the totem pole of giving out prizes. In fact, a lot of the people that are in here, Disco especially, can attest that last summer we were only playing for what, $30 for first, $25 for first place, and we were only giving out 3 prizes. It was 25, 10, and 5 if I'm not mistaken, or was it 25, 15, and 10?
Yeah, I think it was your second one.
Yeah. So we have been gaining traction. Last bash, during the winter bash, we actually were only paying out 3 places, first, second, and third. So first was actually 100. So we dropped that prize down to only 75. So first is still worth 75 in Matic, which is still a decent number, but we're paying out 6 places just in Matic. And we're paying out everybody that makes it to the final table, because last bash you made it to the final table, you still had to make it to the top 3 just to win money. You got leaderboard points, but you know, didn't get any money. Which that's what really pisses me off about not doing well tonight. I wanted to get to the final table and, you know, get that $10 in bonus money for being one of the hunted. Plus I wanted the damn points. Them points are valuable. Other people are going to get the points tonight. I don't like that. Aodeji is 5 minutes away from getting the boot to his behind. Token got moved to another table. In the balancing, we're down to 22 players. Need to lose 4 more players to get down to 2 tables. Average chip stack up to 24,000 now. Jake from State Farm still showing the way. Look at you, Disco, sitting just outside the top 5 right now.
It's a secret. Don't tell nobody.
Let's see. You know, it's actually good to see some new names here in the final 22. Of course, we see a lot of the old ones. Triple J, he's a two-time winner from the Winter Bash.
Hi guys, I just figured I'd pop on and say hello.
There's Blonde. What's up, Blonde?
Not much, how are you?
Living the life, man. It's always nice to have a nice little 3-day weekend that you had no idea was going to happen.
The snow?
Yeah, I got snowed in, to say the least.
Oh, I am so sick of the snow right now, so I'm happy that spring is coming.
And you know what's really funny is that at 5 o'clock this afternoon, it was almost 50 degrees at my house.
Well, at least it'll melt fast.
Yes.
Well, in the Pacific Northwest, we're bright, sunny, and 70.
Which is kind of crazy. Uh-oh.
Did you say sunny in the Pacific Northwest?
I did. It's
That's
crazy,
an anomaly.
Yeah. Especially this year. Yeah, it's supposed to be a nice weekend all weekend in the 70s. It's crazy.
I was kind of thinking Aaron might pop in here to the chat channel. I know he was driving 2 hours ago. I would have to hope he's made it home by now. Let's see. Let's go over to general chat and see what's going on in general chat. Last one was at 7:46. Somebody's eating some good food. Don't know where Aaron is. He's not even on the thing for showing up, so need to send out a search party for Aaron, I guess. Uh-oh, King Queen versus Jack 10. King Queen holds. Uh-oh. OX King takes out Triple J, so Triple J won't be getting any points tonight. Now, is OX King, is that CTR VR Crew? Is that who that is, Disco? Is that why it has CTR in the parentheses?
No, they are two different people.
Okay.
Because I asked the same question last week from Aaron.
Which I found out today that Jinx lives only about an hour away from me. Peak view.
Yeah, he actually has a very nice view. I have
Pike's
seen
Peak.
it. Yes, sir.
Whenever I finally put 2 and 2 together and realized where he lives, because he says, yeah, I'm up in Falcon. I was like, wait a second. I know right where Falcon is.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to spend a day at Garden of the Gods. I love it up there.
Yeah, Garden of the Gods is beautiful. Down to 19. How many chips does LM and Token still have? 4,900 for LM. Token is holding 31. Aodaiji will be out next hand, so it doesn't matter. He's got less than 500 chips left, so Aodaiji will be out very quickly. Uh-oh. Disco just sitting right outside the top 5, lurking. Mac Mixer shows his medal. He's up into the top 3 now. Jake from State Farm still leading the way. Knocking on that 100K door. OX King sitting in second, Mac Mixer third, I Preach fourth, Big Bear in fifth. Big Bear's been sitting right there in the top 5 most of the night. D Mendoza still doing well with all the chips that he took off me. I hate whenever somebody gets your number playing poker and there's just nothing you can do to beat them.
Yeah, that's not a lot of fun. Yeah, but it's kind of crazy because, you know, a lot of nights I go out early, but every once in a while I stick around. So you never can tell with this game.
Save My Ink in for his last 721. Is he going to bring us down to 2 tables? 8-7 Queen. Aodaiji will be out next hand. Oh, flopped trips for Mac Mixer. Save My Ink to the sideline. Down to 2 tables. Keep the action up there on Jake's table. Stretch it out a little bit more. There we go. That should be the end for Aodaiji. And it is, down to 17 players. Technically down to 15 because LM and Token are both booted. 24.69 for Token. And 38. So we're looking at 3 more orbits to take those 2 players out. Blinds are 600 and 1200, at least for the next 6 minutes. First down to 13th with 97,000 down to 14,005. Average chip stack is up over 31,000 now. Bruce Leroy, he's still doing well tonight. Jake takes out another one. AJ hits the sideline. Out in 17th. Jake puts himself up over 100,000. Would appear that Peak View is low man on the totem pole at under 10,000. As a player, he's got cards in this hand.
Oh, big money pot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. D Mendoza just gave a whole bunch of chips to Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy doubles up through D Mendoza. So D Mendoza gave away about 25,000 in chips there. Bruce Leroy, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget about that kicker. Just because you got 3 doesn't mean you got it all.
Yep. D Mendoza's going to try to get some chips back in a quick hurry. He gets 2 callers. They both have them covered. Well, he was betting like he had an ace pre-flop. Ace hits the board. Gets the call. Ace jack to pocket jacks. Oh boy. Pocket jacks down in flames for Rebecca. D Mendoza just like that, back up to 44,000 in chips. Rebecca now a short stacker. Jinx and Rebecca both under 5,000 in chips, so under 4 big blinds each. I guess I need to learn how to run a wheel, huh, Disco?
Oh, it took me a while, and I'm still no professional at it.
Yeah, I tend to like to leave things like that to the people that know how to do the production. I'm just a talker. Oh my God, they just let somebody sitting out win a hand.
Yeah.
How do you not make a bet? Oh my God.
What a rookie mistake.
That's why smooth calling flops, if you have any type of a hand, is just no bueno. Unless you're trying to trap, but you don't let it go to the river. Especially with these pots. Because at 600, 1200, we're looking at 3,000-4,000 chip pots every single hand.
Yep, and yeah, Token would have been gone the next hand, but nope, now he's back in it for a while.
At least for a couple of orbits. Uh-oh, Jinx. All of his chips are in the middle. At least it's a decent pot. Got a caller, so we will see a flop. Mac Mixer's on the side. So is Jake from State Farm. Uh-oh, 3 hearts. Ace, king, 9 of hearts. Jake, Max Mixer, and OX King on the side. Mac Mixer takes it down with an ace 8. Uh-oh. Jinx had ace king. Big slick. Big slick pays off. Oh, Jake shows a 9. He would have hit trip 9s. So Jinx back up over starting chip stack. Yep, that's what it is, Jake. Except you're missing an N on that word. Down to 16. One of the rules with the Dead Poker Society is if you're sitting out and you get kicked out and you somehow manage to make it to a final table, you will not get final table points. That is a guarantee. Since I'm the one that controls the spreadsheet and I'm the one that assigns the points for the places finished, you will not finish in the top 9. I will bump somebody that has been playing that might have finished 10th into the top 9. So just anybody that might be watching the broadcast or wanting to know how everything is done whenever it comes to DPS leaderboard points, if you're sitting out and you somehow make the final table, you're not getting DPS leaderboard points. AJ has joined into the talk channel. What's up, AJ? Late on a Friday night for you.
Gobble, 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 AJ.
Do we need to look at him like that Christopher Titus skit where he goes, use your words, use your words? Oh, Bruce with the trip queens with the runner. Puts himself solidly in the top 5. Whew. Meowsers under 10,000. Jinx back under 10,000. Christikins trying like anything to scrape and scratch her way to that final table. What's LM down to? LM is down to 536, so he'll be out before the button gets to him. So LM's got like 2 hands left. Token, since they let him have chips again, he's back. He's at 4,200 in chips. He would have been out. Uh-oh, 2 pair of pocket queens. Oh no. And the 10 hits with the 8 for a gut shot for D Mendoza. D Mendoza loves hitting gut shots tonight. He's got the lucky horseshoe jammed up his booty. That puts D Mendoza into a solid 2nd place. "13 players left, but technically only 11 because Token and LM have already been sidelined for sitting out. It'll take a little bit now to burn Token all the way back down with blinds of 816. He's got 42. It'll have to go through 2 orbits in order to burn Token out of the game now. LM should be gone. No, last hand, last hand. Got a Doyle Brunson situation up on the top table. Christikins sitting with only 9,000 in chips left. Ooh, got a spade flop on the bottom table. Big Bear trying to take a pot away from D Mendoza. 4 of hearts, no help on the turn on the bottom table. 8 of hearts brings out a skip straight. Ace-5 to a 9-10. D Mendoza was looking for that magical flush. He had the 10 of spades. Big Bear takes a decent amount of chips off of D Mendoza. See, with the small blind, big blind, that puts Token down to 5 hands. He's got 5 hands left. Jake from State Farm still leading the way. He's up to 124,000 in chips now. And oh my goodness, I just got some good news. Crypto is creeping up, and one of the tokens that I follow very closely has had some serious movement in the last 5 hours. That is good. Low ball flop on the bottom table. Ducky 6. Five. 3-4 would look really nice on the bottom table. 5-handed. Interesting. The only person not holding a hand is the person sitting out. Disco takes down that one. Two X-rays at these stakes really doesn't price anybody out. I preach. Small blind on a 9-3-8 flop. Uh-oh, D. Mendoza's calling. Scary. Second 8 on the board. I preach. D. Mendoza on the bottom table. I preach takes that one. Bruce Leroy shows the Queen 8. Oh, man. You had the chips to call, Bruce. Second pair, 5-handed. Decent hand. Uh-oh, another low ball flop, 6-6-5. Christican's only down to 3,100. Ouch. Oh, look at Jinx. Jinx has jumped all the way back up to 25-5. Strung together a couple of victories. Oh boy. Christican's definitely down to decision time. With only 890 left behind, now would be a good time. You're getting the price. She goes for it. Good luck to Christican's. See what happens. Ace-4 to pocket jack. Oh, and an ace hits the flop. Oh, but a jack on the turn saves Christican's life. Nice pull, Christican's, with those pocket jacks. Catches one of her 2 outs. Nice hand, nice hand. Still not all the way out of danger yet, but you know what? You've at least got chips to create a bullet with. Let's see. Token should burn out after this hand. Yes, he's got 169 left, so he has just an ante left. So Token will be the 12th place finisher. So LM and Token, by sitting out, made it to 12th and 13th place. Wow. Scared money don't make money. Yeah, right, Bruce? Very, very true, sir. Very, very true. And that takes care of Token, down to 11. 2 more to the final table. Who's it going to be? The low men on the totem pole are both on the top table. Exec deck manages to squeeze the blinds on that one. He's back up to 18, so Christican's is looking up at everybody else. She would need a triple up at this point. Exec deck trying like crazy to chip up, and he's just taken 2 in a row pre-flop, so that puts him back up over 20,000 in chips. Blinds are 1,000, 2,000, so Christican's has 2 orbits to find decent cards. Jake from State Farm sitting at only 22,000, so he's in a dangerous position. Did I just say Jinx from State Farm? I think I did. Oh, 3 7s up on the top. Uh-oh. Big Bear and I Preach are in a huge pot on the bottom table. 51,000 out there. Uh-oh, Big Bear says I like it. On a Ace-6, Queen-7 black board. And you know what? Big Bear with the huge pot doubles through I Preach and leaves I Preach with 445 chips. Wow. Is Christican's gonna sneak into the final table? Playing short stacked? Because I Preach is all in, so he could be out, so he'll finish in 11th. And then there only has to lose 1 more Is Christican's going to backdoor a final table? Oh, I preach saves himself. He's got 1,018. Or 1,018. 1,800 in chips. So that gives him a bullet in the gun. Christican's in the big blind on this one, so that leaves her 1,780. Gets to see a flop for free. Ace-4 Jack, 2 hearts. Christican's goes all in. Jack-9 to a King-10. Any queen? No queen. Christican's out in 11th. Oh, so near, but yet so far, Christican's. So she finishes in 11th. That puts I Preach is probably going to be our 10th place finisher. Watching both the tables here closely. I Preach has got basically 2 hands to catch a hand in order to try to chip up. Got a little bit of action going on the top table. 4 diamonds out there on the board. And the diamonds come in. 4th diamond on the board. Oh, I Preach would have hit a straight with his 4-6. Exec deck in a good position. Here we go. I Preach has got all of his chips in the middle. He's got 5-1 on his chips, so that's good. King, Queen, Jack. Oh boy, 2 hearts, King, Queen, Jack on the bottom board. If I Preach doesn't have a 10-9 or a king, up, queens pair the board now on the bottom. 2 hearts, so backdoor flip. Oh, 2 jacks, 2 queens, and a king. Split pot? Any ace? Anybody?
I know
Oh,
I know at least one ace.
Bruce, there's the queen. D. Mendoza's probably got a queen.
He can bluff too. But
Yeah, but that's a good bluff.
Yeah, but he's pushing Bruce in.
Yes, he
He's hoping
is.
Bruce. I don't know. Tough call. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. That board's ugly. Oh, there's the 10-9.
Yep,
there's
we
the
had it.
queen. Yep, there's the queen. And I Preach finishes in 10th. We are to the final table. Which one's going to break? Should be the bottom table breaks today. Okay. To the final table. Here we go. Dead Poker Society Friday Night Fights. Let's play some final table poker. Let's get it on. Oh, bring it up. Who we got where? Who we got going where? Mac Mixer makes it to the final table. Exec Deck, Bruce Leroy, Jinx the Joker. Disco, you've made it to the final table as well. OX King, D. Mendoza, Big Bear, and Jake from State Farm. Exec Deck leads out with a all in or fold situation. Bruce calls him. Uh-oh. We're going to have one gone or one crippled. Final table action, first hand. Is Jinx going to go for it too? Peek view. Jinx is thinking about it. You're getting 3-1 right now on your money if you call. No call. Ace 10 versus King 10. Uh-oh, 2 hearts. There's the ace. King is drawing dead. And just like that, Exec Deck gone. In 9th place. But you know what? You get the points. You get points, leaderboard points for finishing in 9th place. Exec Deck out in 9th. Bruce Leroy doubles up. $10.6 points of leaderboard points to Exec Deck. Next hand out, D. Mendoza's on the button. Jinx the Joker and Big Bear. In the small and big blind, Bruce Leroy under the gun. +1. 10 of hearts on the turn, 2 hearts on the board. Now backdoor flush possibility, straight possibility on the board right now. 9 queen would look really pretty. Big Bear with a 1/3 pot bet. Not a whole lot to Big Bear, but a whole lot to Jinx. Big Bear takes that one down. He's up over 100,000. So Jake and Big Bear both over 100,000 at the final table. Average chip stack, 66,000. 4 above it, 4 below it. 1250 and 2500 are the blinds for 5 minutes. Uh-oh. A lot of people going to the flop on this one. No raises. Disco sees the flop for free. Flop comes out 3 spades. Ace 10 8. That's a very dangerous flop. Any spade. Jinx says, I've got those spades. Is he going to get a call? Pretty much double them up. Nice. Nice. Bruce shows 3-9. He would have flopped a flush. Question is, would that 9 have been high enough? Well, you know what, Bruce? Like you said, scared money don't make money. Joke. I wouldn't have played a 9-3 in that position either. You were under the gun. The Doyle Brunson and the Aaron Favre hit the board. 10 Dewey, 7 Dewey. 4 backdoor flush possibility in hearts. 9 straight possibility. Got a skip straight. 7, 9, 10 going on. Bruce likes it. Bruce gets it. Hockey sticks all around. Everybody showing cards. Good grief. Eight players at this Dead Poker Society Friday night fights. 8:46 and we're at the final table. Man, this is actually good. It's been a while since we've gotten down to the final table in only 2 hours. Uh-oh, we got all kinds of fireworks going on here. 54,000 in the middle already. 9 Dewey, 4. 2 spades, backdoor flush possibilities. Jake and D. Mendoza battling it out. 10 of clubs on the turn brings out an up and down straight possibilities for the river. 5 brings in the low side of that straight. 2, 4, 5 on the board. King, Queen to an Ace 9. 9 is good for D. Mendoza. Big hand, Mac Mixer. Big Slick, no good. Mac Mixer out in 8th. And 15.9 points to Mac Mixer and a last chance entry. I'm sure he'll be happy with that one. Exec deck, I'm pretty sure he already has a last chance, but you never know. Ace Jack 8, 2 hearts on this flop. 4-handed to this one as well. 3 out of the 4 people with cards in their hand are over 100,000 in chips. So betting is not a problem. OX King folds it away. Jinx is bottom of the totem pole right now at 28,006. Disco's right behind him at 36,000. D. Mendoza and Jake tangling it up. 2 aces on the board. D. Mendoza has to run for cover. King, 8, 5 of clubs. Oh boy. Any club? Any king? OX King likes that flop. Jinx goes, oh no. Yeah, I wouldn't have played that either in that position there, Jinx. You were under the gun, so 6 Dewey's not a good one to be playing. Big Bear under the gun. Smooth calls. Problem with those smooth calls, though, in those positions, especially under the gun, you're in a bad position and you're allowing the big blind to see the flop for free. So now you got 5 hands on a 7 Queen 4 board. 8 of clubs brings out an all black board. 2 clubs, 2 spades. Any black card now brings out a backdoor flush on the river with 5 hands. Jake thinking about it, and he goes ahead and bets 1/3. And takes it down. Disco goes, "What'd you have?" Jake loves that thumbs down. Big Bear gets to see the flop for free this time. 4, 7, 8. 2 hearts, backdoor. Straight is out there with a 5, 6. Jinx says, "I'm not letting this one get away." And a call. 3, 8 to Queen 7. Uh-oh. Jinx, you just went down to a 3, 8. Jake had the chips to make that horrible call with the 8, 3 and cut it. Oh, Jinx. Bad timing.
Well, he scared me off, and I had a jack.
Jinx the Joker finishes in 7th, 21.2 championship points. Down to 6. Everybody's in the money. We're in the money. We're in the money. Everybody guaranteed at least $10 in Matic. First place gets 75 in Matic, though. We'll have to figure out who's going to win that Spring Bash NFT. We did reach 10 people in the stream, 10 people commenting. Definitely got whole lots of comments going, at least by the people that showed up to win the Spring Bash NFT. Love the fact that we have an engaged community. Would love to see a bigger engaged community. Six Queen Rainbow board. Not very often you only see 2 people in a hand post flop. Ooh, 3 6s on the board. Queen 8. There's a bet. Disco brings out a bet. Jake folds it away. Disco needed those chips in a bad way.
Yes, I did.
Blinds are 1,500 and 3,000. 4 minutes left in these blind levels. Next blind levels will be 2,000, 4,000. Hey, gift because I like you. There are no friends at a poker table. There's a pre-flop raise. Jake, is he trying to steal the blinds there? I might be. Two-handed, any face card would bring out a raise from me if I had the chips. Wow. Not very often we see this either. 5 of the 6 remaining players are all from the U.S. Usually we see Australia, other countries' flags. Eski's been on a bad roll lately. Haven't seen them at a final table in a while. Looks like all that mojo from the Winter Bash is worn off. Got 2 diamonds on this flop with the Queen 7. There's that middle of the board. Uh-oh, 8 of diamonds. All sorts of possibilities now. It's 5 of spades on the river. Not a whole lot of help there. Queen 9 to an ace 9. Queen good. Disco was looking for that 4th diamond on the river. Wanted to see those runners. King started sitting out at 8:53, so he's got a little bit of time. Three, 6, 7. 5, 4 would look really pretty. Oh, now a 5. Any 5. Big Bear versus D. Mendoza. Oh, there's the 5. Any 8? Split pot. They split the antes. Jake from State Farm, far and away the leader at 180,000 in chips. Gets the pre-flop 2 X-rays in there. Fold, fold. Big Bear and Disco. Jake from State Farm takes it down, pre-flop. And to the break. Okay, maybe I need to figure out how to run a wheel. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Let's see, wheel spin. Wheel spin. Wheel of names, random name picker. Yes. Okay. Entries. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this done here. Let's bring her over here so I can show everybody what's going on. Let's see, what do? We just type in the names. Lord G. Enter. Disco. Enter. Pitbull. Blonde G. Oops. Curtis 722. Bruce Leroy. AJ. Jalil. Christikins. And James Cujo. Okay. So then let's say, Disco, how many times should I shuffle it?
Aaron likes to do 4.
4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And click to spin. I have no idea how long it's going to spin for. The winner comes up, James Cujo. So, James, if you're still in the chat, please go into the Discord, into the general chat, and let them know that you have won. We have it here on the broadcast. Just let Aaron know that you have won the wheel spin. Let's see. Actually, could you check real quick and see if he's in the chat? Disco, and if he's not in the chat, we'll give him until 8:59, and if he's not, then we'll remove his name and spin it again.
In what, the Discord chat?
Either the Discord chat or the YouTube chat. I'm sitting here watching the YouTube chat because I know we're down to 7 people in the chat. So, James, if you're in the chat, please type in the chat so we know you're still here, because I don't know if you're in the Dead Poker Society. But if you're not, you are now. We'll give him a little bit of time. I know he was trying to figure it out. So we could have, should have, might have had a brand new member into the Dead Poker Society. What's that? Congrats, psych. Right, Bruce? So we hit 8:59, so you know what? James, you had the chance. We're going to remove you, and we'll spin it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin that puppy. Am I the only one that wants to see it land on Pitbull? Uh-oh. Who's it going to be? Marissa! We know that Marissa's in there. Marissa, if you're still watching, let Aaron know that you have won the wheel to win a Spring Bash Mint. You get a freebie. That's it. So, you know what? Doing the wheels, not really that hard. Okay, I like that. Hide that puppy away. Oh, look at that. We got her done with 4 seconds to go.
Yeah, now we got to get you putting pictures on the wheels.
Curtis 722, you are the winner. That way it's official. Congrats to Marissa. Ace Dewey 4, flop 2 clubs. Bruce Leroy makes the call for a 1/3 pot bet. Three of spades brings out a possible wheel with any 5. 2 clubs, 2 spades. Disco says, I'm going to make my stand right here. Red line in the sand. Is Bruce going to make the call? And he does. Oh, there's the 5. 2. Oh, Disco was looking for a club. Oh, Disco. Out in 6th. Hey, you know what, though? It's 10 in Matic. And 26.5 points for the 6th place finish. So Disco 50 out in 6th. It's a final table. Final table points. Those are very valuable for the hunted. Oh, you know what? I didn't even know. You know what? The only person is Jake. Jake is guaranteed $10 extra because he is one of the hunted. So Jake did make it to the final table tonight as one of the hunted. So Jake has already made 10 in Matic. Question is, will he make 75? How much is he gonna make? Bruce shows the ace. Limits going up, 2,000, 4,000, down to the final 5. Small blind, big blind going at it. 5, Jack, 7. Motown out there on the board in hearts. A 6 brings in a straight possibility. OX King makes the bet. D Mendoza makes the call. Jack pairs the board. 2 hooks on the board. 3 hearts on the board. Straight possibility on the board. Who's got what? 8-3 to a 4 Jack. Jack wins it. OX King was looking for that heart. That pushes D Mendoza up to 140,000. Him and Jake. Only 2 players over 100,000 right now. Average chip stack is 106. 10-6-7. Rainbow board on this one. D Mendoza full pot bet. D Mendoza's starting to push. Oh, well, you can push whenever you flop trip 7s. Hockey sticks all the way around for D Mendoza. Like I said before, he had the lucky horseshoe shoved up and wedged in his booty whenever he took me out. Had my number tonight. It would appear he has other people's numbers as well. Jack 3 Dewey on this flop. 2-handed. Big Bear and Bruce Leroy. Small blind, big blind. Players are playing a little bit tentative. Looks like the small and the big blinds are the only ones playing the hands at this point. I think everybody else is looking to see somebody else get knocked out. OX King making a move since he's at the bottom of the totem pole. And a call by Bruce. Is Jake going to come along, see if he can take out 2? No, he does not. King, Queen versus 9-6. 9 hits the board, but an open-ended straight for Bruce. And the open-ended straight doesn't come in. Neither does OX King. Holds on and doubles up. Bruce now down at the bottom of the totem pole at 35,000. Ace, Dewey, ace. Uh-oh. 2 aces on the board, 2 spades on the board, 4. Looking at a wheel possibility. 5-3 would be the preferred. 10 on the river. Jake shows a 7 Oh! OX King, 2 hands in a row. Goes from bottom of the totem pole to almost 100,000 in chips. Bruce now needs a double up plus 1. Jake might have a little bit of a red ass going on now. He 3x bets. Takes that one down pre-flop. Blinds are 2,000, 4,000 for 4 minutes. 9:05 on the clock. 5 minutes into the next hour. Dewey 9-9, Wayne Gretzky situation on the board. Rainbow board, 3-handed. 7 of hearts, brings in a backdoor and hearts possibility. D. Mendoza takes that one down. With blinds at 2,000, 4,000, price of poker's definitely looking good. There's 8,500 out there in the middle before anything is said and done. OX King makes a decent raise, 3x raise. Bruce says, let's do it. King says, okay. 7-6 versus King 10. Oh, King Queen flop. But a 7-6 is an open-ended straight and does not come in for Bruce. Bruce out in 5th. OX King on the heater. Bruce Leroy, you get 31.8 points, and 5th place is, what? 15, 25? How much is it? Let's move these over. Oh, I already took it down. Not sure. Let's see, 10th, pretty sure it's 15. At least I think it's 15 for 5th place. Because doesn't it go 10, 15, 20? For 5th, 4th, or for 6th, 5th, and 4th? Ace 8 2 pair for D. Mendoza. He's up over 200,000. He took a big chunk out of Jake's stack. Uh-oh, XO King now in 2nd. Jake's in down to 3rd. Big Bear is the only person under 100,000 in chips. 7-5 Dewey. Aaron Farr situation, 18,000 in the middle. Rainbow board. Jake leads out for a half-pot bet. King has to fold it away. That puts Jake just under XO King. Why do I keep on calling it XO? OX King. D. Mendoza with the big blind falls back under 200,000. King 3 Jack, 2 diamonds. Check, check. Ace of hearts brings out definite possibilities of a Broadway. 8 of hearts on the river. Any pair? What do we got? Queen 4, pocket 9s for D. Mendoza. Wow, D. Mendoza usually bets whenever he has something like that. That's interesting. Bruce Leroy with the good game. Yes, sir, it was. Good game, sir. Good game. 10, Ace 9, rainbow board. Big Bear versus D. Mendoza. 10, a rail on the turn. 2 10s on the board. Half pot bet from Big Bear and a call from D. Mendoza. 4 brings in the backdoor flush possibility. It went club, club. Queen 5 to 2 9. 9 is good. Wow, that was a stone cold bluff, well, it wasn't a bluff because D. Mendoza just called, but he must have been hoping for a queen on the river. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Jake with the 2x raise pre-flop in the big blind. Big Bear folds it away. He ain't gonna show you. You can look at him all you want cross-eyed there, Big Bear. D. Mendoza, Big Bear, Jake, and OX King. Who's going to finish on the podium? Who's going to finish in 4th? Top 6 all get paid in Matic. 7th, 8th, and 9th got that last chance entry. OX King with the 2.5x raise. Interesting. No, you know what? That's 3.5x raise. Nice raise by OX King. Not very often we see people raise through. Oh, wow, D. Mendoza didn't call with a 9 King. Heads up, 9 King, and you're not going to call? Wow, especially with that chips. Huh. What do you think about that one there, Disco? That was kind of interesting. Oh, Disco just left. Never mind. Ace 7 6 9 5. Oh, straight possibility. Flush possibilities. Jack 8 to a 9 5. 2 pair. Oh, wow. Big Bear had the open-ended or the gut shot straight flush draw. That takes D. Mendoza to the lead in over 200,000 in chips. Wow, we are definitely seeing some fireworks go on here tonight. These players are not afraid to bet right now. OX King is definitely showing the most aggression. Ace, Queen, Jack, rainbow board. Instantaneous bet and a call. 8 of hearts on the turn. Big Bear says, I like it. Jack 9 to an Ace King. You know what? The Ace King is good. Big Bear doubles up through OX King. So he's up to 160,000 just like that. OX King sitting at 50,000 even in chips. Yep.
Man.
Bruce back.
Yeah.
Finished in 5th, sir.
I don't know how to talk on the YouTube one, so I just came on here. But yeah, that was a good little game.
Queen 9-8, 2 diamonds, 12,004 in the middle. Jack of spades, backdoor flush possibilities in both diamonds and spades. Ace on the river brings in Broadway possibilities. Big Bear just took a big hand, and Big Bear hit the ace on the river. He had the flush draw on the flop, but the ace on the river. Big Bear up to 170. Yeah,
It's
Bruce.
weird playing. It's weird playing in the tournament and watching the YouTube broadcast, and it's like a minute behind.
Jack 8 King, rainbow board, Big Bear and Jake in this hand. Jake trying to stay above 100,000 in chips. OX King down to 48.8. He'll be in the big blind this time. Blinds are 25 and 5. 4.5 minutes left in these blind levels. 9,900 out there before anything is said and done. Hey, there's our first walkover. OX King gets the walkover. Disco, sorry, I got a call. See you on the next one. See you tomorrow, Disco. Jake with a 3x raise pre-flop. D. Mendoza folds it away. Jake shows a little bit of power. D. Mendoza shows 8-9 offsuit. That's a decent hand, four-handed. It's a middle of the road. D. Mendoza will not give Big Bear a walkover. Big Bear gets to see a flop for free. And for that flop for free, we get a 3-3-10 with the Jack of spades. Queen on the river brings in straight possibilities. Ace 9, 5-7. Ace high card. D. Mendoza. Shocked that D. Mendoza didn't raise pre-flop with that Ace 9.
He's been playing safe lately with that King 8 suited.
He sure wasn't playing safe against me. He had my number tonight.
He had your number.
Yeah. King, Queen 5, rainbow board, 17-4 out there, three-handed to the flop. Queen pairs the board, Queen of spades, backdoor flush possibility in spades. Bet, half pot bet from D. Mendoza. Big Bear fold, so does Jake. D. Mendoza shows ace queen. Woo! Why doesn't ace queen ever hit for me? I hold ace queen so many times and never get a flop. Jake from State Farm. Oh, that's a 4.5x raise. That's an interesting raise. Ooh, 3, 5, queen, 2 diamonds. Jake all in.
No.
Was it a bluff? For some reason, that felt like a bluff. He might have bluffed D. Mendoza on that one.
That's tough. That's a tough call.
OX King, all in. Jake gonna make the call? Yes, he does. 10 King to a 6 Jack. Queen 9. Uh-oh, open in. No help, no help. OX King out in 4th. Down to the final 3.
Nice. See, on the YouTube broadcast, it ain't even started that hand yet.
37.1 points, though, for 4th place. 3, 6, queen, 2 hearts, 6 pairs the board. 10 on the river. Brings out a half pot bet from DiMendoza and a win. Oh, he had a 3.
I'm gonna hop off here, Lord Gallivan.
Have a good one, Bruce. See you
All
tomorrow.
right, buddy. Yes, sir.
Jake from State Farm, DiMendoza, and Big Bear. Jake, one of the hunted. Is he going to take down a tournament while being one of the hunted? Big Bear says, hey, DiMendoza, let's gang up on Jake. That would be collusion, Big Bear. DiMendoza and Jake to the flop. Jack 10, 9, 2 hearts. 2 is a wash card on the turn. And a jack pairs the board. Hooks on the turns. 3, 8, 6, 5, and an 8 wins. A 3, 8 wins with a high card. Oh my god. Oh, Jake's pushing all in. I don't think he liked the fact that Big Bear wanted to gang up on him. Trying to get DiMendoza to gang up on him. Jake shows blackjack. Big Bear pre-flop, no raise. 9-4 Dewey board, 2 spades, half pot bet, and a call. 10 up and down straight possibilities. To the next hand we go. Blinds are 3,000, 6,000. Price of poker is getting a little bit... I'm still on Rhoda's game. Dewey 4 queen. 5 on the turn. Straight possibilities going on. And a 3, any ace, any 6 is a straight now. Ace, king, 3, 5. Big Bear had the 6, would have hit the straight. DiMendoza and Jake switch places at the top. Anybody's ball game, 228 to 155 to 146. Ace 4-4. Uh-oh, this is a dangerous pot. Yep, doesn't go past that one. Oh, DiMendoza shows a 4. He would have flopped trips. DiMendoza with the walkover. It's been a little bit since we've seen a walkover. Oh, my knee's hurting. There's a raise from DiMendoza pre-flop. Getting some chatter going on in the players. Oh, DiMendoza shows pocket aces. Jake and Big Bear dodged that one. 2 Jack Dewey. We got a duck board going on. Made it down to 3 players rather quickly tonight. Are we going to be able to finish it off early? Oh, Jack 3 King rainbow board. 4 on the turn of clubs. Backdoor club possibilities. Not seeing a whole lot of rivers. 9 of hearts. No help on that board. Queen 10, though, would be a straight. Uh-oh. D. Mendoza with a very large bet. There's the Queen 10. Hit the open-ended straight. D. Mendoza makes a break away from everyone else. Now he's got the board covered 2-1. 2-5-4. Uh-oh, going low ball on this one. 8 of diamonds. 3 diamonds on the board. 7. Any 6. D. Mendoza shows a 7, though. Who's going to take it? 3,000, 6,000 for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Two Queen King, 2 club board on this one. Jake takes that one. All of a sudden, the play is slowed down dramatically. Jake with 2x and a call. 10 Dewey Queen, Doyle Brunson situation. Queen pairs the board. Big Bear gets to see a flop for free. 8 King 9. Minute 45 on these blind levels. Half pot bet from Jake. King pairs the board. Ace 8 to a Queen 8. Out kicked. All that work put in for Jake to try to get them chips and gives them all away to Big Bear. Three-handed, Jake might be taking a page out of my book where any face card brings a bet. No, he's playing good poker, Big Bear. If he's got any face card, he's betting with only three-handed. That's a good play. That's a good play. That's good tournament poker. I knew you would do that. 10, 9, 8. Uh-oh. Middle of the board flop. Queen brings out any jack. And a king. All sorts of possibilities there. What, have both these players got low cards? Jake hits the king on the river. D. Mendoza had the open-ended straight with the 7. King 6 ace, and I'm starting to yawn. 6 pairs the board. Not a whole lot of help. All of a sudden, the play has gotten real tight. There's no betting for value going on here whenever somebody has something. Three, 4, 3. 2 hearts. All 3 players in the hand. 27,000 out there. Third heart on the board now. Jake with the 1/3 pot bet. And a call. Okay, so we're going to see a river. 8 on the river. No help. King 9, Jack 9. Jake wins the high card battle this time. That puts Jake into a solid second. About 60,000 separating second and third. 40,000 separating first and second. Pardon me. 4 Jack Queen rainbow board. Dewey on the turn. No help. 7 on the river. Pair of queens. Pair of queens. Big Bear under 100,000 down to 72,000. Jake back into the lead now at 240. Definitely switching of places. Ace 7, 3, 2 clubs. 3 pairs the board. Big Bear trying to make a steal, and he gets one. My ear is itching like a madman because I've had these headphones on for too long. 3-6 Dewey. 27 Jake trying to get her. Starting to run out of energy here. $72 to 252 to 190. Jake leading the way. D Mendoza, Big Bear. 3-10-6. Rainbow board, no help. 5 brings out a straight possibility. Backdoor flush. And there's the backdoor flush and a pair of 6s on the board. There's the flush. D Mendoza had a flush. Jake's alt account is Zayn Ali. Ace King 6, 2 hearts. Checky, checky, checky. And a bet. And a call. 3 calls. Big Bear going for it here. Ooh, D Mendoza folds the ace. Interesting. Big Bear back up over 100,000. Uh-oh, Aaron Favre situation. 4-7 Dewey, rainbow board. Queen brings out a, there's that middle, Queen 7. Most common hand in poker. Three on the river, 3 diamonds on the board. Straight possibility out there with the 2-4-3. 5-6 is the straight. D Mendoza. That puts D Mendoza back into the lead now over Jake. Big Bear down to 74,000 in chips. King Jack 10, 2 spades. We're seeing a little bit of betting, but no real big fireworks. D Mendoza was looking for a low ball flop. All of a sudden, they've gone a little bit tight. King 5-5, 2 spades. Jack of hearts on the turn. And a 5 on the river. 3 5s on the board, no betting. Both players with low cards. 4-8 of diamonds to 6-9 of diamonds. Ace 6-5 on this flop. Rainbow board. Brings out a half pot bet. And a call. Okay, 2 of spades. Uh-oh, that brings out, and a 2. 2-2. Ducky, ducky. Why wouldn't you bet that, Big Bear? Don't look to trap in this situation. Oh, come on, guys. You had all kinds of action going on. Now all of a sudden we just went to a snooze fest. 5-7 Jack. 2 diamonds. There's a little bit of betting. And Big Bear's back up over 100,000. They had him on the ropes but couldn't break his neck. Who's gonna get it? Ace King 7, rainbow board. Jack on the turn. Ace Jack. D Mendoza hitting it, but can't seem to get anybody to call. Eight, 4 Jack, rainbow board. King on the turn. D Mendoza has retaken the lead. 16, 15, 14. Last hand at 4,000, 8,000 blinds. Next blinds will be 5 and 10. This is your last hand at these ones, and we're to the new blind levels. Well, geez, D Mendoza, you've been playing 3-8 before and winning with it. I wonder why you wouldn't play at that time. Jake has climbed his way back to within spitting distance of D Mendoza. Skip straight, 6, 8, 10. 9 brings in the 7 for any straight. Yeah, all of a sudden, all three players have went scared. Very tight play all of a sudden. Big Bear shows the straight, made straight on the turn. Three, Jack, 9, rainbow. Damn it. Yawning like a mug. Jack 2, king, rainbow board. 6 on the turn. Yeah, it plays the 3-8 that time. Who's gonna be? What's it gonna be? Ooh, all diamond flop on a raise. Got some chips in the middle now. Ace 7 to ace 8. Oh, and a diamond hits and Big Bear wins with the 8. Wow. Just like that, all of a sudden Big Bear is now leading. All that slow play, low play, and now Big Bear is in the lead. There's D Mendoza's 8-3 that he's had a couple of times in the last 5 minutes. Geez, we were down to only 3 players very, very quickly, and now these 3 players can't seem to knock either one of the other ones out. So we'll sit here and watch for a little bit, see if we can lose a player. Now Big Bear has quite the substantial lead. Eight, 9, 8 board, black board, 2 clubs, 2 spades. Jake trying to claw his way back. Two, 4, 9 rainbow, no real help. Jake's got a couple under his belt in a row. D Mendoza now down into 3rd place. Oh, King 9. That's a hand I like to play. 9, 6 out there now. 10, 3 hearts. Ace 5 to 6, 10. How do you not bet? You've got to bet those hands. D Mendoza and Jake pretty much neck and neck at this point. There's a raise. Jake, Big Bear, and D. Mendoza. Who's going to take it? 878 Rainbow. 3, no help. Low ball flop this time. Uh-oh. 2 aces on the board, 3 spades, 9 of hearts. No help on that board. It's like there's fireworks and spurts. Now we're back to the slow play. Somebody's trying to catch fire. Jake and D. Mendoza both ice cold, rings around their numbers. Last blinds at these levels. Next it'll be 6 and 12. $22.5 in the middle before anything is said and done. Back to playing flop poker. Oh boy. Boring. Yep. There's a walkover. Jake with a pre-flop raise. That breaks the tension a little bit. King 7-10, rainbow board. Jake bet pre-flop, continuation bet on the flop. Oh. D. Mendoza wants all of Jake's chips. Can't make the call. D. Mendoza shows the King Jack. Top pair, Jack kicker. Four, 5 to pocket sevens. Any deuce? Sevens are good. Sevens hold. Jake finishes in 3rd place. Ends up with the, let's see, what is it, 75, 50, 30. So ends up with $40 for his 3rd place finish tonight with the $10 bonus from the hunt. Good game, Jake from State Farm. Down to heads up now. Big Bear and D. Mendoza. Both of them over 200,000 in chips. Who's going to get the win? Who's going to finish in 2nd? So Big Bear's asking, let's gang up on Jake. Seems to have worked. It's down to D. Mendoza and Big Bear. Ace King to an 8-6. Both of them win clubs. D. Mendoza crosses the 300,000. Heads up. Okay. Folds. Smooth calls. Ace 9 Jack. 2 clubs. Third club. Why would you bet the third club but not? A lot of smooth calling going on pre-flop. King 10 Dewey. No help on the turn with that 6. 4 is just a skip straight. Jack 9 8, 2 diamonds. Interesting board. Jack pairs the board. Interesting, interesting. 27. King 10. Big Bear had the Jack. Almost to even Steven now with chips. King 5-6, 2 hearts, 3 of diamonds, and a whole lot of nothing. Pair of 5s to a pair of 6s. Okay. Mendoza with the first good raise in a while. Pocket aces, good reason to raise. Motown on the board with a 6 on the turn. Small ball poker going on here. D. Mendoza on a bit of a heater. Phooey. Man. This lasted a whole lot longer than I thought it was going to. We've actually hit the 3-hour mark. I'll be going to the next blind levels here shortly, 7 and 14. This might be the last hand at these levels. No, we'll get one more hand at the 6,000, 12,000. Did Big Bear lose signal? Nope. Shows him being back already. D. Mendoza at 319. Big Bear at 174. Oh, man. There's who won the Spring Bash NFT tonight. ClubGG froze. Ace 5 Queen Rainbow, 36,000 in the middle. Blinds are 8,016. Kind of hard to get excited about this type of play. Neither player willing to make a big move. D. Mendoza's had a couple of decent hands. How can you be tilted with just smooth calling? Yeah, D. Mendoza's been raising with pairs. Shows ace 10. D. Mendoza almost to a 4-1 chip lead at this point. Any pair. D. Mendoza's shown 8-3 quite a few different times. 3-1 chip lead now. Are we gonna take this to the break? I thought this would be over by 9:30 tonight. Holy cow. Big Bear slowly climbing back. It's almost like neither one wants to win. D. Mendoza has a decent sized chip lead, but it's just, they're just kind of pudding along at this point. Almost makes me think they've colluded behind the scenes to make the thing last longer than it should. There's our first pre-flop raise and an actual call. Continuation. There's the continuation. And D. Mendoza with pocket aces again. Good grief. What is that, like the third time in the last 30 minutes he's had pocket aces? Ugh. Definitely a 4-1 chip lead now. D. Mendoza with the Aaron Favre. Big Bear on a cold streak. War of attrition at this point. It's the race of the snails. And it's over. Oh my goodness. D. Mendoza gets the win. A very hard one to watch there at the end. It's really hard to get excited on just small ball play, but you know what? A win's a win. Big Bear finishes in second, gets the $50. The points. D. Mendoza gets himself another bash win. It's been a while since he's been on top. So congratulations to D. Mendoza, Big Bear, and Jake from State Farm. There's your top three. 4th, 5th, and 6th, OX King, Bruce Leroy, and Disco 50. 7th, 8th, and 9th, they get the last chance qualifiers, Jinx, Mac Mixer, and Exec Deck. For the Dead Poker Society, Friday Night Fights, this is Lord Galaban. I will send us out with our scene. Good night, everyone.